Ever felt left out of the crypto craze? Not anymore. Welcome to Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where community meets opportunity. Our clubs are popping up nationwide, from Sarasota to Nashville, Boston to St. Louis. Join us and unlock a world of benefits. Access all clubs worldwide, earn through referrals, and dive into specialized crypto education. Need help buying crypto? We've got you covered, often with reduced fees. But wait, there's more. Enjoy perks like Bitcoin ATMs, silver purchases, and exclusive investment opportunities. Our state-of-the-art facilities offer podcast rooms, event spaces, and co-working areas. Stay informed with FGTV, our exclusive crypto news and education channel. Choose your membership, from day passes to individual or company plans. Individual members get access for themselves plus 2 guests, perfect for bringing friends or family. Companies can bring up to 15 employees or guests, fostering team growth and networking. Connect, learn, and grow with like-minded crypto enthusiasts. Ready to join the revolution? Visit BitcoinBenCryptoClub.com or call 562-526-0813 today. Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, your gateway to crypto success.
And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben here for another episode of what the is going on in cryptocurrencies. Folks, the world has lost its mind. But TikTok next block, because the Bitcoin don't care. See, we are leaving the world of the physical bombs. This is the last breath of the old system. The old system is in full panic. It's in decline. They cannot sell their bonds. No one wants them. The stock market is a rehypothecated joke, and most of the people know it. And if it wasn't for 401k allocations, New York would be done already, because it's corrupt. The system in 1913, when the Federal Reserve was created, it was created to actually exist as a corrupt institution. It was made that way. It wasn't manipulated. It wasn't taken over. They didn't screw up and shape it wrong and make it go to hell in a handbasket. It was the progressive time bomb. That's what the Federal Reserve System was. It was 100-year progressive time bomb. And it went off in 2008. Folks, the American monetary system is done. The treasury bonds are jokes. They're not even applicable. You're guaranteed to lose money purchasing them. They are a portfolio poison. That's what a bond is. Gee, honey, what do you say we totally nuke our fucking retirement plan? Yeah, let's buy some bonds. That'll do it. Because it's a Ponzi scheme. The Federal Reserve is a Ponzi scheme. Any system that relies on the manipulation of an interest rate for the system to function is crooked, because then humans can control the interest rate. See, we have a whole economic system. New York lives or dies off the interest rate. Our loans live and die off the interest rate. That's it. That's it, folks. The system as a whole is corrupt. Now, what's the answer? Easy. It's Bitcoin. That's it. Now, if you have your bonds in your portfolio and it's basically sucking the life out of your retirement, replace the poison pill of a bond with the orange pill of the Bitcoin in your portfolio. And replace all of the dying companies on the old system with new companies that pay you out in Bitcoin. They exist. That's my clubs. That's our services. That's what we help people with. We help you take old assets, get rid of them, and enter the new world, enter the new monetary system. That's why our clubs are so popular. That's why our programs are so popular. That's why we keep launching clubs all over the country. You know why? Because most people who have money are not going to go online and watch a YouTube show and go, yep, I'm ready to flip my retirement right into this new digital money thing. No, they have questions. They want to know about what they're getting involved in. They want to make sure they feel good about it, and that's what our clubs do. Is we want to make sure that they understand what they own. Because if you don't understand what you own, you'll sell it. Coffee break. It's fundamental that people know what they're buying. If you went to purchase a car and you didn't know what kind of car you were going to buy, would you buy it? No. It isn't Russian roulette with an automobile, and it shouldn't be Russian roulette with your finances. We are moving away from the old world of hey, let me call my financial advisor, see what my financial advisor says. Well, the financial advisor is going to tell you whatever the makes him or her the most money. Why do you think? Everyone's heard it's not timing the market, it's time in the market. Those who have hodled have outperformed in a long run all the traders. Well, if that's true, why is your traders trading so much? Because they only make money when they do a trade for you. So do you think they're going to tell you to hodl? No. They're going to tell you, oh, yeah, you need to trade. Well, yeah, according to our charts here in the PMA and the blah, 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 and the rate of return and this and that, according to allocations, we got to do, 60-40 and 40-60 and 70-20 or whatever the fuck they say. They're all a bunch of liars. They just want your money. That's it. They don't give a rat's ass if you and your family actually are getting the best product. Because if they were, they'd be buying you some Bitcoin. That's what they'd be doing. If you have a retirement program that doesn't have any Bitcoin on it, not looking good for retirement, folks. Especially if you're a younger person. I'm older. How old am I? Oh shit, I'm 50. I'm half of a honey. All right. I have, well, according to technology, well, no. Truthfully, if all this shit with life expectation keeps going up, I'm gonna live until at least 150. I don't know if I want to live that long though. I don't know. As long as I can remain sexy and relevant, I'm good with living as long as I can. But the moment that I'm not sexy, I'm out. I'm done. You guys let me know when you watch my show and you don't get that little sexy guy feeling inside when you look at me. Let me know, because I'll end it. Not on air, of course, that'd be disgusting. But I will saunter off into the wild blue yonder and have Red Bull and coffee. Now, back to the Bitcoin. I don't think people really wrap their heads around what's going on right now. We have thousands of companies that are turning into what? What are they turning into? They're turning into Bitcoin companies. Steak and Shake has had the largest jump in sales in their history because they started accepting Bitcoin. You think that's just happenstance? No. This is where the future's going. We're on the precipice of the new world order, and it ain't the old new world order. It isn't a bunch of globalists. It's a bunch of global money, decentralized and free. Not free in cost, but free of usage. When you want to know what you should invest in, simple, very simple, very, very simple. You look at growing trends. You look at whatever is really growing, and that's what you invest in. I don't hear a lot of people that are like, hey, you know what we need? We need some fucking flip phones. That's what we need. We need some pagers. Let's get us the old 911 green screen going again. Don't see a lot of people scrambling over to Office Max and grabbing a fax machine. That's all over, folks. Everything is going digital. And that's why we've launched our clubs. We have the largest retiring and aging population ever in American history. The next 10 years, largest ever. Trillions, hundreds of trillions of dollars of wealth will either be put into Bitcoin and preserved or inflated away with the printing press. Gee, Ben, why are your clubs so popular? Because old people ain't stupid. Old people ain't stupid. And when I say old, I mean people above the age of 30. And a lot of young People realize we're going through a technological revolution, so they're already on board with friggin' Bitcoin. The next wave is 35 to the grave. That's the age block. That's about to go. That's the herd, folks. And that's the herd who has money. How many of you have a grandmother or a grandfather who's 70, 80 years old? 90, some of you, plus 90, who can't wait to hop on their banking app and do all their online banking or trading or education? Not many. You know why? Because they grew up in the era of face-to-face. So the largest wealth transfer in American and human history is about to happen. And all the people with the money are people who like to do business face-to-face. Gee, Ben, why are your clubs so popular? Mm-hmm. Is it really that hard? They want a place that they can go into and ask questions. They want a simple website that isn't going to bombard them with a bunch of ads. There are no ads on our websites, by the way. I don't do that whole Google website bullshit. It's very simple, folks. If you're in cryptos, if you're in Bitcoin, and your 401k is in the New York Stock Exchange, you're on the wrong side of the Titanic. You need to get into the lifeboat. I brought up, I think it was on Monday or last Friday, I don't remember. Over the last 7 months, the dollar has lost 10%. 10%, folks. So 7 months ago, if you had a $100 bill, it's now worth 90. That's 7 months ago, not 7 years, not 7 decades, 7 months. And printer about to go burr. It already is going burr. See, this is something else that everyone's watching the Federal Reserve. Are they going to print? Are they going to print? Are they going to announce they're going to print? Folks, they're already printing. The banks are printing. You know what the largest addition of monetary units, the dollars, do you know the Federal Reserve isn't the largest creator of money? Oh, no. It's the banks. You know why? Because if they have $1, they can lend out 9. They're creating $8 worth of money for every dollar they have. Fractional reserve banking. And it's all digits. That's the money creation. Folks, I don't give a shit what Chairman Power, whatever the hell his name is. I don't give a shit what he says today. Yeah, we're going to hold the interest rates level, or we're going to raise it a point, or we're going to drop it a half a point. Dude, fuck the fuck off. You're a criminal. You're an economic criminal. You are part of a system that has robbed the American people and globally, if you want to really be honest. The Federal Reserve and the global banking system has robbed and killed millions and billions of people. And yet we take these son of a bitches seriously. The Fed is no different than the Nazis. If Hitler was brought back to life and he said, oh, by the way, let me tell you how you should run your monetary system. It's the same thing as the Federal Reserve because they fund the wars. Without money printing, there'd be no wars. So why do we keep on funding a system that keeps on killing our kids and wasting our money, our labor, our time? Because every dollar you make, you trade for your time. So the Federal Reserve isn't devaluing the money, they're devaluing your time. 7 months ago, you worked your ass off for $100. You fast forward 7 months. That labor just got that devalued 10%. So in reality, you worked an 8-hour day and you only got paid for about 7.2. How's that feel? How's that feel knowing that our financial system just fucks all of us consistently, reliably? The Federal Reserve is a criminal, legitimate organization. They're criminals. They just happen to wear suits and be federally approved. We are slowly taking that system down, one block at a time. Tick tock, next block. Because the Bitcoin doesn't give a fuck. The Bitcoin doesn't give a shit if Iran hates America or if America hates Iran. Doesn't give a shit. Tick tock, next block. While we have psychopathic leaders all over the world who think the best resolution for anything is just blow the shit out of each other, none of these leaders are heading to the front lines. All right? You aren't going to see any of their children going to the front line. And all I hear is, oh, well, we'll just have war with drones. Really? You think that drones are just going to drop bombs on other fucking drones? No. These countries are going to kill people until the leadership of the country goes, well, you've really killed a lot of our people, so we give up now. They don't give a shit about us. We're just fucking cannon fodder. That's all we are. We are the working masses and we are the dispensable masses. That's it. That's how the government views us. That's why they call us human resource. That's why your job has a human resource fucking department. How about you just end it human? Why resource? Human resource. Because it makes it cold. Because they're actually being honest. The place you work at doesn't give a fuck about you. They don't. If you quit your job, they'd be sad they got to find somebody else. Yeah, we had a reliable worker, and that guy, well, showed up every day and made us money. Yep, that's a good worker right there. All right, call up human resources, send us another one. I'm done. I'm done with that. And how did I get done with that? I joined the new system, folks. And that's what I want you to do. You know how you join the new system? You get paid in the new money. That's simple. Invest in companies and get paid in Bitcoin. Work for people. And here, you want to fuck with your boss? You demand that you get paid in fucking Bitcoin. I'm serious. Walk into your employer and go, fuck you, pay me in Bitcoin. You know why? Because that shit you're paying me in right now ain't worth a Philly fuck. You might as well pay me every Friday with little bags of dog shit. Because that's what you're paying me now. You're just wiring it over to my dog shit bank account. And as my dog shit sits in my bank account, it becomes more shitty. You have the power. Walk into your job and go, fuck you, pay me in Bitcoin. Demand it. Demand it. Why should you have to get your paycheck and then go buy Bitcoin? Fuck that. Put it on your boss. Say, hey, I'm tired of paying a transaction fee for buying Bitcoin. You buy it and send it to me. Let me know when you got that set up and I'll be back to work. See how quickly that shit changes. See, you have the leverage. You're the labor. You're the power. You're the profit point. Oh, yeah. That's what they call you, folks. You're a profit point. Sent to them by human resources. Walk away from the system. Tell them to fuck off. And I'll just throw this out here. Do you not only want to join the new system? Do you want to help in the movement? Easy. Easy peasy. Join the clubs. And do you want to own part of a club? How about a club right down by Mar-a-Lago? Right? Wait, here. All right, wait, shit. All right, read my shirt. It says, Bitcoin Ben's Beach Resort, El Salvador. Yeah. We have a resort in El Salvador. We also have a bank in El Salvador. Pretty soon we will be launching another resort in El Salvador. And we are right now accepting owner partners, not full owners. Sorry, guys. I'm all about decentralization. In a club that is actually being named the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club Mar-a-Lago. You know why? Because it's right next to Trump's house. Legit skis, folks. Trump could hit a golf ball. Well, I don't know for sure because I don't know how hard or how far he hits a golf ball. But if he's decent, he could hit our club from his house. You want to join the revolution? You want your 401k to matter? Get the hell out of the stock market. All of the wealthy people are. Folks, look at Michael Saylor. Look at Michael Saylor. He's selling into the stock market to buy Bitcoin. Which do you think he values more? The stock market or Bitcoin? Pretty easy to see which one he values more. Join the revolution. That's why every club vehicle, almost every club vehicle I have. Actually, I got to get more of those. Yeah. Has joined the new rich revolution. That's our slogan. That's one of our slogans here at the club. Join the new rich revolution. Folks, get the fuck out of the old system now. Join the new rich revolution. Join our clubs. And if you want to own part of one of our clubs, that's simple. Join our owner's call. Here, this is what I'll do. All right? Wait. All right, there we go. All right, if you'd like to join our owner's call, give us a call, 941-391-3882. Now, every Friday, we do an owner's call. That's for all of the owners of our clubs. If you want to get on that call and find out if owning part of a club in Mar-a-Lago is right for you, give us a call, 941-391-3882. Because we're growing by leaps and bounds, folks. In fact, I have an announcement next week on a new hire. Well, kind of new hire. Those who know. But we have an announcement next week on someone we're bringing into our C-suite. Folks, we're off to the races. We're here to win this game. And what is the game? Freedom. Freedom. Fuck the bombs. You buy the Bitcoin. We don't need bombs. We need Bitcoin. Humans will learn, and you're learning early. So, there we go. If you're interested in joining our owner's call this Friday, give us a call or send us a text, 941-391. Hang on a second. 3882. It's scrolling under the screen right here. And if you like, check out our website at www.bitcoinben.io. Has a bunch of information there. And you can join our clubs there. Everyone, have a great day. Have a blessed day. And you might want to call your senator or representative and tell them no more war. We're done with that bullshit. Get rid of the bombs and buy the Bitcoin. All right? Everyone, give us a call or send us a text, 941-391-3882, and we will get back to you. Love you guys. See you guys. Wait. Jay's on his show tomorrow. So Jay, we'll see you tomorrow. Who knows, maybe I'll sneak in on Jay's show. We'll see. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club members, are you ready to take your crypto game to the next level? Well, buckle up because we've got something huge for you. As a member of the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, you're already part of the future of finance. But what if you could stack even more Bitcoin without waiting? That's right. We're talking about exclusive loans designed just for you. Through the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, you can apply for a fast, member-only loan. Use the cash to buy Bitcoin right now, while the market's hot, and watch your stack grow as the revolution unfolds. It's simple. Call us, get approved, and turn that loan into Bitcoin. Pay it back on your terms while you HODL like a pro. Why wait for the moon when you can fuel the rocket yourself? This isn't just a loan, it's your ticket to owning more of the future. And because you're part of our tight-knit community, you get VIP access to rates and support outsiders can only dream of. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your phone and call or text 941-413-6920 to apply now and start stacking SATs today. The Bitcoin revolution waits for no one, especially not you. Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where members don't just HODL, we build. See you on the blockchain.